Good morning. It's a rainy and muggy Monday morning in Miami, but it's still an opportunity for fresh starts. So happy Monday. Today on my countdown to nationals, I want to talk about sacrifice because I think it's kind of not thought of. And in dance, just like in any competitive sport, there's a lot of sacrifice. The girls make a lot of sacrifices, but it's not just the girls that make the sacrifices or the dancers. It's also the parents and the siblings and the entire family make sacrifices. My girls have had to give up on parties, have had to miss slumber parties, have missed opportunities to do stuff because of dance. But this is a decision that they've made. Before dance season starts, I always ask them if they're sure they want to do it because of the sacrifices that they need to make. And they always give me a resounding yes. I mean, they love to dance, so they're willing to make those sacrifices. Funny thing is that as expensive as dance is, because it is expensive between the entry fees and the private fees and the class fees and the costume fees, there's a lot of expense. But to me, that's not the biggest sacrifice. The biggest sacrifice in dance is time, which is, we have so little of it sometimes. At least I feel like my weeks fly by and I have no time to do half of the things that I need to do. In March we went to nationals, and for the first time ever I missed a retreat that I had been serving on since, I want to say, 2006. And I had to miss serving on that. And now, as a Beachbody coach, one of the big things that we have are the events. That's one of the highlights of being a coach. And this year, Summit is now next week, this week actually, in New Orleans. And for the first time, I was going to go to Summit. I was super excited. I had bought my ticket, which was not cheap, by the way. It's happening in New Orleans, which is one of my favorite cities in all of the world, I guess. I love New Orleans, and I was going to get to meet my team. I was going to get to hear, to listen to great speakers and all sorts of things. But when the schedule came out for dance, and I saw when nationals was, guess what? I had to sacrifice going to Summit because I can't let my girls go by themselves to Orlando for nationals. So, those are the sacrifices. But I'll tell you what, when I see my girls on that stage and when they come off and they're happy with what they've done, it really makes all the sacrifices worth it. And I guess that's what it's all about, right? Well, have a wonderful Monday. Bye.